earned the right to undertake the Dragovian trials.
Al fin. La parte final del juego.
Ah, home again. Home again. The power of the Lord of the Dragovians is a wondrous thing. Well then, there is something I would like to give you. Follow me.
Va, a ver. Lo sabía. Para pronto todo lo que estaba diciendo en este momento ha sido totalmente acertado.
This is a keepsake of your mother, Xia. It was given to her as a present by your father. Does the jewel set in the ring seem familiar at all? I thought it might. It's an argon heart, obtained by your father 20 years ago, during his initiation as Prince of Argonia.
Wait, what?
Long ago, some 20 years previous, a curious Dragovian girl by the name of Xia decided to visit the world of the humans. There, she chanced to meet a young prince named Eltrio. It was love at first sight. But her father, Chen Mui, none other than yours truly, objected. He took Xia back home to the Dragovian sanctuary so that the couple could never meet again. He thought it was the right thing to do. He believed there would never be any way for a Dragovian and a human to build a happy life together. But he was wrong. His foolish decision caused no end of sadness and tragedy for his beloved daughter Xia. Shortly after Chen Mui forced his daughter back to the sanctuary, a human body was found just outside. It was Eltrio. He had fought desperately to find Xia again, but died just before reaching the gates of the sanctuary. The death of her true love wounded Xia to her very soul. She plunged into an inconsolable sorrow. Her life ebbed away from her, day by day. One day, even while absorbed in her grief, Xia realized that she was pregnant with Eltrio's child. Every single one of the Dragovians objected, but she stood firm and decided to keep the baby. Xia delivered a healthy baby boy, but in her weakened state, she never recovered from the strain of childbirth and passed away soon after. The Council of Elders convened a discussion to decide what should be done about the half-human, half-Dragovian child. It took several years, but finally, the Council of Elders announced their final decision. The child's memory would be sealed away, and he would be banished from the sanctuary forever. Needless to say, by this time Chen Mui had changed his mind. He argued against the cruel and closed-minded decision at great length. But the Council of Elders refused to reverse it. Chen Mui cursed himself for his powerlessness. Shortly thereafter, the Lord of the Dragovians used his power to seal away the child's memories, and the boy was expelled from the sanctuary. The boy was Chen Mui's last remaining connection to his only daughter. He knew he could never truly abandon the child. So, Chen Mui begged the Lord of the Dragovians for permission to follow his grandson into the human world. The Lord of the Dragovians told Shenmue that he would only allow it if Shenmue disguised his true appearance as a mouse and never spoke directly to the boy. Considering the hardship his grandson would be facing as an exile and an orphan in a totally new and unknown world, Shenmue made up his mind at once. He transformed himself into the likeness of a mouse and
Bueno,
now
pues ya sabemos la
you
verdad.
know the whole story. My apologies for keeping it from you until now. Please forgive this doddering old man. As for the ring, I would like you to have it. I think Shia, your mother, would have wanted it that way.
Bueno. Tenemos el anillo.
Perhaps you should have another look around the sanctuary. Or would you like to hear the story again?
No, gracias. Pero una
Hardly a
vez es suficiente.
surprise, given the length of the tale. Let us make our rounds of the sanctuary and tell everyone of your valiant service to the Dragovian elders.
También me estoy acordando de que cuando hablamos con el tipo este, con el rey de Argonia, el rey de Argonia dijo de que su hermano, que acabo de recordar ahora mismo que el nombre era Eltrio, había salido corriendo para... Bueno, se había ido dejando el trono, a pesar de que era el legítimo heredero, había dejado el trono y se había ido detrás de una mujer. Entonces queda muy claro de que esa mujer en específico era Chui. Y el trío era el padre del protagonista, con lo cual todo está atándose. Todos los cabos se atan. Y ahora me imagino que el final, sin haberlo visto siquiera, me imagino que el final lo que voy a hacer ahora es básicamente que, como ahora de la realeza, el protagonista de la realeza, el protagonista se va a poder casar con la princesa.
I can't possibly have. It's not as if you're our.
Puto gordo, tío, en
That
serio.
brat is
Le he
unbelievable.
cogido un odio ya al gordo ese de mierda.
Since the initiate, and yet tomorrow he's go. Wait a minute. If you have it with you, if he knew you were his nephew, he'd go and find him at the Lord High Priest's.
Oh. Vale, esto es nuevo. Oh, yeah. Va a pedir la ayuda de la bala. Ah, no, vale.
Ah, it's you. Yes, I remember. You are the adventurer I gave the royal magic mirror to some time ago. What brings you here tonight? You look like you have something important to tell me.
Sí.
That ring. It's set with an argon heart. How on earth did you... I must admit that your tale is enough to give even me pause. It sounds as if you truly are Eltrio's son. How else could you possibly know all the things you just told me? If my brother had not left his country behind to go after your mother, he would be king of Argonia now. And if you had been born a prince, then I suppose it would be you marrying Princess Medea tomorrow.
A reclamar su destino.
But those are just what-ifs. It would throw the kingdom into turmoil if another heir appeared at this late hour. I cannot possibly recognize your claim. Please try not to think badly of me. You must consider the subject closed. Please.
Me parece a mí que vamos a tener que entrar a la bestia. Algo me dice que sí, que vamos a tener que entrar a la bestia. Entonces amaneció.
Rise and shine, Gov. The princess will be getting itched in a bit. We've come all this way. We should at least try and get a glimpse of her all dolled up. I'll go on ahead then, eh? I'll be waiting in front of that big church.
Vale, ahora me imagino que tendremos que volver a entrar.
What?
Boom. Ya te más por culo.
You leave him to me, Gov. Go on, in you go.
Bueno, venga, quiero ver la diferencia.
Honestly, where has the princess got to? What's taking her so long? What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to ruin my wedding? I won't stand for it. Guards, get rid of him at once.
Venga, va. Además, esta vez no se echa para atrás, ¿eh?
Wait. That will not be necessary. He has a right to be at this ceremony. I have reconsidered. You...
Father? How can you say such a thing? I'm the rightful groom.
No te acuerdo, en serio.
Yesterday evening, the boy you see standing there gave me this ring.
What's that? Is it an argon ring? I don't understand. Only members of the royal family who've passed the initiation should have a ring like that.
This ring belonged to my elder brother. It was Eltrio's ring. That boy is his son. It is only right that he should be the one to marry Princess Medea.
No! I won't allow it! Princess Medea is promised to me, so I'm the one who's going to be marrying her!
Puto gordo, en serio. Dale ya una aguantar. Y mandarlo a comer mierda con los cerdos. Manda, cojones.
Pardon me for interrupting, Your Majesty. I've just received word that the bride is now ready to make her appearance.
Open the doors! Allow the bride to enter!
Bueno. Al menos las cosas son un poquito más... más felices, ¿no? Esta vez. Se me acuerdo de agarrar. Para que no la lee. ¡Hombre! ¡A la fucking luya! Ahora solamente falta que haga lo que tanto habían hablado anteriormente, de que él la monte ella. Por supuesto, porque ella la monte él también. Muchas bodas, por supuesto. ¿Y esto parece ser igual? La cosa entre matrimonio y pecado. Meh.
God blimey, father.
A ver, tienes que probar lo que te vas a llevar para todo el resto de tu vida, ¿no? Diría yo. Después de todo, si no te vas a hartar luego de comer lo mismo todo el tiempo. A menos un final mucho más feliz que el anterior. Porque por lo menos ahora van a estar juntos para siempre. No que de la otra manera el rey como que no terminaba de aceptar que ella se casara con un plebeyo. Bueno, que haya aprovechado. Yo ayer no me acuerdo ni lo que hace a mí.
It's been a long journey. A lot has happened along the way, but it's all worked out well in the end. How curious to think that you would have been Prince of Argonia had things been different. Fate deals strange hands indeed. Well, pooh to those old promises made so many years ago. Now you two are free to decide your own destiny.
Never mind that now, father. Look, we're home. Home for good.
Y se terminó. The end.